What is happening, gamers? This is Bradley here. In my last news video, I reported that there's a new Sonic game in development for 2015 for the Wii U, PS4, and Xbox One, courtesy of an image taken at the Nuremberg Toy Fair. But Sega has came out since I reported that and is saying that that information was actually incorrect. But it's not to say that there isn't any truth to be found in the information, because it's very likely that there is a new Sonic game in development and a 2015 release isn't too far of a stretch. It may be that the information that was incorrect is that it's coming to the Xbox One and PS4 alongside the Wii U. It could be that it's exclusive to the Wii U, considering Sega hasn't really talked about that third exclusive Sonic game that's supposed to be coming to Nintendo platforms. But whatever the case may be, Sega didn't technically say that all the information was incorrect, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens down the road. And after being slated for a December release and then delayed to an unknown point, Nintendo has finally released Pokemon Bank in North America and Europe. So yes, you can now hop onto the eShop, download Pokemon Bank, use PokeTransporter to take your Pokemon from Black, White, Black 2, and White 2 to transport them to Pokemon Bank so that you then can transfer them to Pokemon X and Y. And you do not have to pay a single cent because there is a free 30-day trial, which is perfect for people who are just planning to use it to bring their past Pokemon to the new games. And I believe you get a free Celebi, so that's just dandy. And for all you JRPG fans, the North American release of Bravely Default is very close, and if you want to see its sequel, Bravely Second, get a localization, well, you better buy this one. Tomoya Asano, who is the producer of Bravely Default, was asked about the possibility of the sequel getting localized, and he revealed that they certainly would like to localize it in the US, but basically it depends on how well Default sells. Which really isn't a foreign concept, considering they are a video game company out to make money, and if they find one of their games doesn't sell well, they might not find it a worthwhile investment to bring the sequel to. So as I stated, if you want to see the sequel, buy Default. And in news for the cash cow that is Disney Infinity, the Wall Street Journal is apparently reporting that Disney is working on bringing Marvel and Star Wars stuff to Disney Infinity. Now the details aren't really clear on whether or not this is going to be part of an Infinity sequel, if they're just going to be playsets that you can purchase, or if they're just going to be figurines. Having Disney do this makes perfect sense, considering they own both Star Wars and Marvel now, and both of those universes are really popular and iconic, so this would be a good way for them to make some bank. But of course, we'll just have to wait until Disney officially announces something, and it isn't too hard to believe that we'll hear something Infinity related at this year's E3. And finally is that we got the details on how Street Pass will be used for the 3DS version of Shovel Knight, and it's actually pretty unique. The feature is tentatively called Street Pass Arena, and you basically pre-record a 5-second clip of gameplay that you then use against other players' recorded gameplay in a battle. So it has a rock, paper, scissors style gameplay in that you don't know what the other player recorded, but you try to collect gems and hit the other player's Shovel Knight with whatever you have recorded. And even though I'm one who hasn't used Street Pass a whole lot, I thought it was a pretty creative idea, so kudos to Yacht Club Games. But that will bring us to the end of the news roundup. If you like what you saw, please give it a thumbs up and add your favorites and all that good stuff, and you can stay tuned for more news videos, video reviews, and That's on Miiverse episodes. The 8th episode of That's on Miiverse will be going up this Saturday, so you can stay tuned for that. You can also check out thegamingpixelshow.com to follow along for some more 3DS and Wii U news, but I will talk to you later in the next video, guys. Bye!